Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. My name is Plummy and in this episode of Radio K, I'm gonna be reacting to AB6IX's comeback, Stay Young. And I gotta say, that was a very quick comeback compared so soon to the last one. Although it's definitely because I just recently reacted to their most recent comeback, which I don't think it was released that recently, but it's just it feels a lot like they just came back and now they're coming back again. Like, I know that's not the case, but still that's how it feels like right now. So I kind of have ruined my expectations for this song right now because of that, because I haven't really had time to experience the last song that they released, so I don't really know what to expect for this one. Should I expect something similar to that one or something different? I don't know, honestly. I'm thinking it's probably gonna be different, just because the music video just seems to have a different tone to it, but there's only one way to find out. But before we get into it, I just want to quickly say, if you end up enjoying this video, I would really appreciate it if you end up going to my Patreon and deciding to support me over there. Because as much as I love doing these videos for free and for fun and for you guys to enjoy, I still have to support myself in some way. And currently the only way I can support myself, and especially for these K-pop videos, is by you guys supporting me over on Patreon. And obviously there are some rewards to the different tiers over there, so check them out. Even if you decide that you're not going to, check them out maybe. And know that any amount that you decide to join at would be really appreciated. Like even $1 helps me out tremendously. But if you don't want to do it, don't feel guilty, that's completely fine. You can still help me out in other ways, like liking this video, subscribing, and especially sharing this video with other people. Those three things help me so much in getting other people who might be willing to donate to the channel. Like, that's the second best thing you can do to my channel other than monetarily supporting me. But anyway, you're not here for this stuff, so let's get into what you're here for, aka the reaction, in 3, 2, 1. So I was correct, it is going for a different tone. I like his hair. If I gotta be completely honest, I'm honestly already liking this more than the last song. Although this part here is a little weird. I don't know, I feel like they just do the more softer kind of vocal based stuff better than the hard-hitting stuff. That's why I prefer groups, whenever they start off doing something, to just stick to doing that kind of thing and not really be diverse. I don't really care about groups being diverse, because if you're not going for diverse sounds, you can perfect certain style that you can stand out with and just keep doing it and maybe experiment with it a little bit, but you know you can do it well. I would know that you can do it well, so I know which group to go to if I'm looking for a certain thing, you know? And I feel like they do the vocal based more softer stuff so well. Like things like this and The Answer, I actually like them a lot. Especially now that I have more of an open mind about different kinds of songs other than hard-hitting. So yeah, compared to the last song of theirs that I reacted to, I think they're doing this concept better than the other one. But I still think neither of those two songs is as catchy and as replayable as The Answer, because that's such a surprisingly catchy song in my opinion. I love that song. There's still a lot I like about this song though. I love the long chord. That's such a cool aesthetic. I like that. But it's just still not quite as catchy. There's definitely a lot of things that I like about this song, especially the rap parts of the rapper with like the pink hair, and the beginning of the song I really liked, and the chorus kind of like, it's a little weird, but I kind of like it. But as a complete thing, I'm a little, I wouldn't say disappointed, but underwhelmed, I think is a better word for it. So yeah, it is kind of what I was expecting it was going to be. I wasn't expecting really for them to keep with the hard-hitting sound, and I think they're better for not doing that, because especially nowadays a lot of boy groups doing that, and doing it is just being part of the pack and not really standing out yourself. And as I said, I prefer when groups do the same thing but stand out from the rest. I do support like them experimenting a little bit with it here and there and trying to maybe include different kind of genres or styles, or doing the same thing in a different way, like same style in a different way. But if I go to a group for hard-hitting songs, because they do hard-hitting songs well, that's what I want to hear from them. And for AB6IX, kind of what I'm looking for from them is basically what The Answer was. And this is relatively close to that, but still not quite there. It still has differences to it, like the vibe is very different. This one has more of a colder, wintry vibe, which is obvious why that is the case. And it's not really as catchy as The Answer is, but I still like it quite a lot. And there's honestly a very big possibility that I might end up listening to this more than I did to Salute, because I haven't even gotten the time to really listen to Salute that much, or at all, if I gotta be honest, because I've been pretty busy last week. But with this one, I might actually listen to it, because as I said, I like the beginning, the rapping parts are pretty cool, and the chorus is mildly catchy, but it's just not close to The Answer overall. But yeah, let's get into it one more time in 3, 2, 1.
무슨 말을 해도 소용없잖아요. 내 속이 어떤지도 모르잖아요. 간절하게 딛고 있는 발걸음 당신은 방황이라 부르잖아. 멍청한 놈이라고 생각하잖아. 뭐하고 돌아다니냐고 묻기만 해. 그저 선명하게 살고 싶은데 모두들 숨을 죽이고는 감아. 왜 남들 가다는 길 걷는 걸 반항이라 칭해. 니들이 생각한 것보다 내 삶은 더 진해. 당신이 몰라줬던 그 시간들 돈으로 바꿀 수 없는 소중한 나의 것.
Now this is a pretty good song. If you're gonna take one thing from my reaction about this song, it's that they do this concept better than the hard-hitting concept with the last song. And it's fine for them to experiment, like ultimately I cannot stop a group from doing different stuff, but I just think they do this better. And it's better to keep doing this than try to show off yourself into a style that doesn't really work for you, or you can't do that well
길을 걷는 사람
or as well.
먼지처럼 바쁘게 움직이죠. 겉으로 누구들이지만 사실은 두려운 거야. 막지 밟으려 비지도 않은 것 때묻지 않은 마음에 상처 하나 주는 것 그럴수록 생각지 않지 그 걱정이 다리 못 뻗지 Real I say 그것이 내가 할 수 있었던 최선의
I feel for the music video, at least they could have done something a little bit more interesting, because with the kind of song that it is, I feel like it would have worked better if it was more of like a storyline based music video, not really a performance one, because this one leans heavily into the performance side of stuff, and the song is not really one that would focus that much on performance or that would have some really cool performances. So I think they should have gone for a more of like an outdoorsy kind of music video, which I don't know how feasible it is in this day and age, but
축제가 다시 끝나고 너와 나 어디쯤일까 작은 발자국을 남기고 다시 돌아 우리만의 낮은 밤으로
I'm hearing a little bit of a guitar in the background here, and that's one thing that K-pop consistently teases me with, and it never gives it to me. Allow groups to have more guitars in the K-pop songs, god damn it. I love rock music. If we had more K-pop songs with guitars, not even rock music, just guitars in the background, it's gonna make so many songs so much better, because all the K-pop songs that have even the little hint of guitars in them are so damn good. Off the top of my head, most of Dreamcatcher's music. Stray Kids' debut song, District 9, has a rock vibe to it, and definitely has guitar in the background. Most recently, Purple Kisses' My Heart Skip a Beat, I love that song. It has guitars and rock sound in the chorus, I love that. And even in milder songs like this one, just having a little bit of a acoustic guitar just gonna help so much for me to enjoy it, because I love guitars. I love the sound of it. But yeah, I don't really have much to add to what I already said. I think it's a good song. I think for the people that really like this kind of stuff, I think it's gonna be a really enjoyable song. But for me, while I like it, and I think they really they did it better than what they did with Salute, it's still not as catchy as The Answer, and at most I might listen to it a little bit, but it's probably not gonna be a song that I will be replaying that much. Maybe I'll listen to it a couple of times, and that's pretty much gonna be it. Because the chorus has kind of hooked me a little bit, but it's still not as catchy as The Answer. And I still don't even understand what about The Answer is so catchy to me, but it is. So, in terms of the rating, I think giving it an 8.2 is fair. It's a good song. For the people who like it, it probably could be as high as like a 9.2 or even a 10 out of 10, because it is a good song with not really any faults. But for me, it's just not catchy enough. That's the main thing about it. It's just not catchy enough. Because otherwise, I don't really have the problem with the fact that it's a more milder and softer song, but it's just not catchy enough. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe. Also, check out the link in the description to my Twitter if you want to follow me there, and to my Wattpad where I post my stories, because in addition to doing all these videos on my channel, I'm also a writer. And if you end up enjoying my stories, or you simply enjoy my videos, you can head over to Patreon where you can pledge support and help get the channel going, help support me so I can keep writing the stories you enjoy. But if you don't want to do it, that's completely fine. You can still help me out in other ways, like liking this video, subscribing, and especially sharing this video with somebody who you think might enjoy it. And I think that's pretty much it for this video, so hopefully I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye!